So now we need to calculate number 3, which is disposals, but disposals will be at carrying value. So I need to work out the carrying value, and the carrying value is the cost minus the accumulated depreciation. So down below they give me an extract from the fixed asset register, accumulated depreciation, all the depreciations together from the day that we bought the item till the day that we sell it. So in this case they give me the first year, because we bought it 1st of March 2016, and our year end is 28 February 20 of every year. So year 1 would run from the 1st of March till the 28th of February. So we can take the first year's depreciation. Let's just take it down. So it was from the 1st of March till the 28th of February, 13,200. It is given on the asset register, so I don't have to calculate it. The next period will then be the first day of the year after that. The year end was 28 February. Now it's 1st of March 2017 up until 28th of February 2018. Still a full year. The method that we use is 10% on cost, and the cost is 132, so I must simply take 132 times 10%, and that will give me the depreciation. So it's 132,000 times 10 over 100, and that is also giving me 13,200. If we use the cost price method, every complete year should have the same amount of depreciation, because we calculated on the cost and the cost remains the same. So the year after that, it will start on the 1st of March 2018, and it will run up until the day that they sold it. They sold it on the 30th of September. So they didn't have it for the full year till 28 February, only till the 30th of September. So it would be the 1st of March 2018 until the 30th of September 2018. So we had it for March, April, May, June, July, August, and September. 7 months. So that period was 7 months that we had it in the final year for. So now we can calculate it. It's 132,000 times 10%, but not for a full year, only for 7 months. So times 7 over 12. And if we do that calculation, it will give me 7,700. So I can just add the whole lot together to get to a total depreciation, and that total depreciation is then the accumulated depreciation up until the day that we sold it. So if I add all of those figures together, the 13,200, then another 13,200 and 7,700 gives me 34,100. Now that is my accumulated depreciation up until the day that I sold it. But for disposals on the note 3, I want to work out the carrying value. So I must work out the carrying value for the item sold. And the carrying value is simply the cost minus the accumulated depreciation up to the date of sale. So the cost, I've got the cost. Cost was given, it is 132,000. There it is, 132,000. The accumulated, I just calculated up here. It was in total up until the day that I sold it, the 30th of September. So it's from the day that I bought it till the day that I sold it. All of them together gave me 34,100. That gives me a carrying value of 97,900. So the amount that of the assets of the disposals, 97,900. Let's just put them in. I must just now show what I did. I took the 13,200 that they gave me. I add another 13,200 for year 2, and I added 7,700, and that gave me 34,100. I then, let's just see where the cursor is. I then took the cost of 132,000 and I minus this 34,100. Show as much as possible on how you calculated it. You can even copy this whole calculation that we did, this whole thing, in there to show your calculation. The more figures you show, the better your chance of getting a good mark should something be wrong. 97,900. So 132 minus 34 gives me 97,100. Now I must just calculate number 4, and number 4 is the depreciation for the year. So depreciation, when I do depreciation, important that I know I have to split them in 3 categories. So depreciation, I start off with putting in the old excluding sold. To that I'm going to add the new, and I'm going to add the sold. So those are the 3 groupings. Old excluding sold. The old would be the opening balance, the opening cost in this case, because I'm working on the cost price only. So the opening cost was 576,000. So my cost, if I worked on the diminishing balance, I'd have to do that for the accumulated as well. But in this case, opening cost was 576,000. 576,000 minus the cost of the item sold. Cost of the item sold, I just used it up there, was 132,000. And that would give me the cost excluding sold. So 576 minus 132,000 gives me 444,000. And on that, I must calculate the depreciation of 10%, and that would give me 44,400 for old. New, I bought a new vehicle, which I had to calculate in number 2. So whatever the figure is I got in number 2, I must use at the cost of my new vehicle. And that was 120,000. So 120,000 is the cost. On that, I must work out 10%. But with new, there will always be months involved. So I must go and look at when I actually bought this item. And it was purchased on the 1st of December. So for how many months did I have it? I had it from the 1st of December till the end of February 2019. So I had it for the whole of December, January, and February, 3 months. So I must multiply it by 3 divided by 12. Now if I do that, it will give me 3,000 Rand. So the depreciation, let's just make that is 120,000 extra 0. For the sold, just for the year now, not for the whole period that we calculated there, just for the year. So in other words, that portion over there would be whatever the depreciation for the sold is. So I already calculated it. I must just add it, 7,700. Now I must add the three together to get to the total depreciation for the year. So the total depreciation for the year is then those three together. Let's just put it in like that. And that is 51,100. So my total depreciation for the year is 55,100. So I must just show how I did my calculations. So I took 576,000. I minus the 132,000. Sorry. Minus 132,000. That gave me 444,000, and that I had to multiply by 10%, and that gave me 44,400. That was for the old, excluding the sold. For the new, I took 120,000. I multiplied that by 10%, and I also multiplied by the number of months I had it, which was 3 months. So I'm just copying what I did previously. And that gave me 3,000. And the new, I did not have to calculate the new again. It was 7,700. So the new, let's just get there. Oh, come on. The new was 7,700. And the total of the three was then my depreciation. And that gave me 55,100. And that is it. All of that, 17 marks. Obviously, the bigger calculations will be more marks. Good luck. Go and try a couple more.